so where we were last time, you guys were sneaking away from mysterious figures and making your way out. Imagine you're stealthing, so let's double check that distance.
I'm still unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we were gonna find a place to take a short rest and see if we could revive him.
Yes.
Bless you.
Okay, so you guys are going to attempt to short rest inside before getting out.
Yeah, find some place to hunker down and just get him awake.
Okay. Since you succeeded your stealth check last time, I'll have you guys both roll stealth at advantage.
Advantage, hell yeah.
And also each roll a d6.
Oh, thank God.
As well as Fritz.
Okay.
Nice. You guys are successfully able to hide in one of the ruined buildings and barricade yourselves without making much sound and leaving much of a trace. You hear a bit of battling outside, screams of more rattlings, and you can smell bits of burning flesh in the air. But you all succeed in getting a short rest.
Do I wake up?
Are you guys doing any medicine? Any resources you want to try?
I mean, I have hit dice, but I want to know if I wake up to use them.
Do we need to administer to him in order to revive him?
I think you wake up. You can use your hit dice.
Okay. We'll use both of them. Was it 17? Okay. Almost full health. Get my second win back. Get my action surge back. I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, what happened? Did we win?
We won. But
Excellent.
you took a little clock on the head.
Yeah, I got surrounded pretty quick, But that doesn't count as a loss because my team was victorious and I survived.
Very good, sir.
Just as I predicted. So, did we get their ears?
I hold up like a little, I don't know, I have like a loose wire that I plucked off a building or something that I've strung the ears on and stuff. It's a little shish kebab of rat ears.
Oh no. It's the worst necklace ever.
Excellent. Maybe we can negotiate for a better price, but what's the plan now? Are we going to hunt another monster?
I don't think we're in any condition to look for another monster. I think we should return with the ears as soon as possible.
Okay. I also, Arlen, I also want to contact the Amethyst Academy, see about selling the Stellarium.
If we can't find anyone else to sell them to, I guess we can find someone. I doubt they're even that high rank in the academy. But
we'll shop around.
Yes, I'm sure we'll find someone to sell it to.
Yeah. So I would like to thank you, my loyal servants and my loyal court mage, for dragging me out of that situation. It's not every day I go down.
Oh, stop with the formalities. I can't actually let you die.
It was my
And with the
pleasure,
stupidity you put me in through, I'm the only one that gets.
Yeah, but no, it's It was honorable fight, and I honorably went down, and you got me out of there, and you won the battle. So it's good to have powerful allies.
Indeed, it is so. Indeed, it is.
And you, Bernard, are you sure you're not a monster?
You see him like blink a couple times, like I thought we were past this.
I just look at you and like shake my head no, like don't say the M word.
I had hoped that perhaps my performance thus far would have convinced my lord of my non-monstrous nature.
Indeed it did. But you fight very oddly. You transform, and that leg thing where you jumped over the thing. Ugh.
If it disturbs you, my lord, I can refrain from doing so in the future.
That
No,
is quite an interesting power, though. This is that magecraft.
Oh, it's. I've always assumed it was a symptom of. He just gestures at the purple sky over there. Many denizens of the city here that are not quite within the realm of comprehension. I just assumed that I was one of a number. But perhaps my condition is a bit unique.
yeah, no, I'm just trying to wrap my head around monster theory because the ratlings, they can talk, but they're monsters. I've decided that because they eat humans. Do you eat humans, Bernard?
No, sir, I most certainly
So
do.
then you're not a monster. Do you think you have to eat humans to be a monster? I'm trying to suss out what is a monster.
There are plenty of humans that are monsters too. I think it's their perspective of morality. I think it's the best way to describe it.
I would say you would know a monster when you see it, but since Bernard's not a monster, maybe that's not quite the case.
Questioning your whole worldview. I like it.
Well, maybe we think about it while on our way out of Drakenheim.
Excellent.
Gosh, I've been looking this whole time for what those travel distances were again. I need to make a notepad.
Yeah, a little DM screen.
Yeah. But I think it's like a half mile slow, mile normal, mile and a half going fast, if I remember right. So, which direction were y'all planning on going? And at what pace?
How about west to get out of to get over
Yeah,
here?
and just take the long way around somewhere.
Yeah, and go
Bad call.
on the outskirts. Oh, do you want to travel stealthy pace or normal pace? I'm not very stealthy, so.
True, you are pretty bad at that.
Maybe it'd be best we make the best time then.
We should just make a bolt for it.
What the heck?
Oh my. Boys, the game just auto-saved. What happened? Why do I hear boss music?
Stims and ammo in this room.
Yeah, 99 is double trouble. I rolled twice.
Oh no.
So just give me a moment. And then hit it twice.
I have to randomly encounter the Lord of the Feast or something.
Okay.
You know my flaw. I run
Makes
headfirst into
sense.
battle.
Hope you have a second character ready.
No, but I can make one pretty quick. Probably gonna make an apothecary if I die. Perma die.
What was that last one?
Don't laugh. No, none of that.
Okay, so at what pace were you traveling at again?
Fast
I would.
paced.
Oh, fast pace. All right.
Okay, so while y'all are booking it, you started booking right at the perfect time because the ratlings are beginning to swarm out of their holes. But as you were traveling in the distance, you began to see multicolored explosions of smoke and like sparkles of energy. And as you're running, you see some. You guys give me some perception checks.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. 21.
Amazing, Bernard. You notice hidden in different spots are a number of homunculuses flying
Ooh.
overhead and traveling between different places. But while running for this hour, and because of all the rattling, swarming, and the explosions, you find yourself right back where you started.
It seems we've been cut off.
I've already been here before. Remember specifically that ruined building right there. All right. Well, we're gonna have to just keep moving. Can't stay here.
So wait, we traveled west along this road, and we ended up back here.
We got turned around somehow.
The rattling hordes got in our way, and we had to double back and wound ourselves right back where we started.
Yeah, those rolls were doubled up, alchemy, rattlings, which was fitting, and then number 11 was your guys' wrong turn. Gotta love the D100's.
All right, let's try south then.
All right, fast speed again.
If everybody agrees.
There's a shot.
Sorry. Stealth or booking it?
Booking it.
Okay.
Yes, you guys will be able to travel 9 squares. But first, roll me. Let's see, what was the? If you guys are booking, I don't know if you guys have to roll athletics.
Athletics, okay.
Let me double check. Okay, I seem to have lost that page. But yeah, roll me the d6s first. Yikes. I mean, yep, you're definitely drawing up a bunch of attraction with all the sound you're making, as well as all the other things that seem to be happening on the west. Here, I'll let each of you guys roll me a D100 this time.
Each of us? Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Wow. Okay, so Arlen and Bernard roll again.
No. Okay.
Wow. And okay. So even in this direction, you're also starting to see some more of those homunculuses. They're just kind of flying over and dropping bombs indiscriminately.
Those monsters are lucky that we've decided to regroup.
Yes, very lucky for them. Keep moving.
Can we move 9 squares?
Yes.
All right. I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Excellent. Anything else y'all are doing during this time? Let's see, I found it.
I guess just looking out for more delirium as we pass, but main concern just getting out of here in one piece.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what it is. So it's
I would
you-
argue.
Okay.
I would argue we're not looking for more drilling because we're
Yeah,
moving
you're
at a
going
fast pace.
fast. Yeah.
That's fair.
I was about to say I finally found it. It's hidden. Yeah, while you're moving fast, y'all make perception checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
It doesn't require athletics, at least not in this chase. But yeah, you should give me a perception check, please. Where is it?
Oh, you're rolling persuasion instead of perception.
Oh, you said persuasion? Oh, my bad.
Perception. You did it again.
God damn it.
There you go.
I mean, if you want, you can just take my first roll was a 7.
Yeah.
So 7
plus
plus
1 plus 4.
4, so 12.
Yeah, it's okay. Both you and Bernard beat it. You guys, as you break into the next clearing, you see a pack of 6 dregs. Go ahead and move yourselves to the crossroads here. And show me your running order.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but there's a homunculus over here that looks just like Armin.
Yeah, kind of breaking out of all of the pathways around here, attracted to the noise you're making. Go ahead and roll some initiative. Once I get the tracker up.
Time for initiative.
All right. Dust is the first act. What would you like to do?
This is where I'd use spell slots, if I had any. So instead, think number one concern, this one right here for me, I'll cast a bacterial barrage at it in hopes that it's not resistant to necrotic. Oh, roll that with advantage, but 17.
That's right. 17 hits.
Hits. Cool. 4 damage.
All right. Damage on the board. Anything else with your turn?
It's very close to me. I think Arlen is going to take a few steps back.
All right.
Be pressed up against this wall over here. Fuck. You seem to like to show up.
Yeah, say there are breaks and windows there you can go through that you are quite by one. But if that is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'll be. I guess if I can't be there, let's see.
No, say you can. There's a break there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'll be there. Yeah.
You know, just saying if you had extra movement, you could go through the window. But
Gotcha.
if you want to stick that close, that's okay too. But yeah, on to Fritz.
Which one did he attack?
One down at the bottom.
Right here?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Go here and attack the same one he attacked.
Alrighty.
To battle, men.
Oh, big hits. It's looking bloodied.
Still up?
Yep.
Oh, Axter's attack him again.
Still hanging on, but mighty hits. Anything else on your turn?
End turn there.
All right. On to Bernard.
Look right, see the dregs. Look left, see the dregs. Look back, see Arlen up himself. I'm gonna. I think I'll. I want to kind of stay by him to guard him. I don't want to move on by himself, but could I move?
That's right. I have full health, full 8 hit points.
Yeah, that's great.
Completely fine.
I'm gonna pull back here and bonus action, use my shifting and my the reshape flesh. Is that it? So I'm gonna get my claws out and do my full-on racial transformation as well. So that's what 4 temp HP, and that's action bonus actions. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm already shapeshifted. I would have already had my claws out while we were running around. Could I use my reaction and my action to hold an attack if any dregs come up to attack me or Arlen?
Sure.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Do these. How much they can. These ones rush up. Go ahead and make your attack.
Uh, 27 damage.
Alright, it's looking pretty hurt. The mighty hit.
That's my reaction.
Since you're blocking, those two will come in. Spear hits. 13 and a 5.
Nope.
Alright. The ones distracted by Fritz will go. There we go. $22 and 13.
22 hits. Was the 13 this guy? The one I've been attacking?
Yes.
I'll repost him.
Okay.
So attack,
Hit
plus 10 damage.
Alright, how does he fall?
He just swipes at me and I just cut his hands off and then slice his head off. And while I'm doing that, I get hit from the side almost down again.
Yeah, I just rolled max damage on that.
Yeah. So this guy's down.
And these two. Are gonna spear throw each at Bernard. They launch out spears. 23 for 4 damage.
Ooh, that's all my temp HP. It like spears through my shoulder, and I just shed the skin and the spear off. It just falls onto the ground.
Ugh.
All right, back to Dust.
Well, seeing how I can't run away right now, and I need to, I will shocking grasp this one. Attempt for it not to be next to me.
Big hit.
21. Yay. That is a whopping 3 lightning damage. As I stumble backwards, trying not to trip over rocks. I head over this way.
Alright, I believe it gets an opportunity attack.
No,
No,
shocking grasp makes it where they cannot hit me.
Oh, that's sweet.
They lose reactions.
Oh, good play. On to Fritz.
Okay, I'll swipey.
Swipe away. Big hit. Still up.
Alright, and a bonus action, second wind. Well,
Nice.
okay. Back to 19.
There.
And I'll end turn.
Alright, Bernard.
Does 12 hit?
It does.
Excellent. 4
Uh,
damage.
Which one was that on?
Whichever one I had hit with my held action.
I believe it was that one and that one. Falls. Back to these. One attack on Fritz and one on Bernard. Dang, the dice are
That
lucky
hits.
today, Fritz. For another 10.
So 10 damage. Oh my god, I'm back to 9.
Alright. This one saw you running away. It's gonna attempt to spear throw at Dust.
No.
11.
Thank God, no. Mage armor is still technically up.
Boom.
And then a spear throw at Bernard. 18.
Ow.
For 5 damage. Alright. Back to Dust.
Did you just hiss? Now I'm questioning if he's a monster. Oh dear. Okay. This one is wounded, yes?
Believe so.
Okay. I will do another bacterial barrage onto that one. I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
Sadly not.
That's cool. I see this one over here and go shit, and start to stumble down this way.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Well, the team's getting separated. Back to Fritz.
Hadouken. 19 for 6.
Alright, how's it fall?
Just slice his head off, and then I'll charge this one up here.
Alright.
End turn.
Staring at it menacingly. Back to Bernard.
I'll keep going after this one. Does 10 hit?
Sadly not.
Woof. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, it swings back. And the miss. One on Fritz.
Hit.
Oh, only for 3. Oh, rolling minimum. And this one's still gonna chase. And fire off another spear. For 3 damage.
How many spears do they have?
They're regenerating.
They're just pulling out ribs and throwing them.
Pretty much. Alright, Dust, how do you retaliate?
The only way I know how. Bacterial barrage, baby. I will fire at this one that is chasing me. And I'm going to miss. Very much wishing that I had more spells, but I do not. So I am going to run 30 feet this way and just keep fucking running. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, lads. Got this one distracted. At your own pace. Fuck.
All right, back to Fritz.
Sure, you can. 16 for 10.
Big hits and it falls.
Yeah, do a whirlwind uppercut slash 360, cutting it in her path. And then I move to get just enter.
Sweet, Bernard.
Alright. There's claw attack coming this guy's way. 18 for 6.
Alright, just takes him out. How does he fall?
As Fritz comes in and menaces him, gives the dreg kind of turns to him and stuff, and it gives me a chance to just skewer it right through the neck with my claws and kind of wrench its head off. And then I'm going to kind of dart through the. What was this an opening you said in the building?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and lunge up next to this drag. That'll be my turn. All right, here, I'll go 30 so that Fritz can get in here too.
It's seeing you come in there. Closest target swings you for an 11.
No, sir.
Alright. Finish it off.
Seeing that's no longer chase me. Go over here. One more bacterial barrage. The third one can't miss. I'm guessing that one hits.
Roll damage.
And it's damaged. So I get to roll a d12 actually. Which is only 3.
It's somehow still standing.
Ah, fuck. They must be resistant to my spells.
So move back to Fritz.
Do a power slide slash. 22 for 7.
You're taking it out at the knees, and it falls.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Alright. What would y'all like to do from here?
I don't think they have any loot on them.
No. Begins to grow silent once again.
Good fight, men. Good fight.
Yeah, sure. Let's just keep moving.
Okay.
Indeed.
Get the fuck out of here.
Back to civilization we go.
Yeah, I think it's getting
Wait, hold on. Should we take their hands and maybe they'll pay a bounty for them?
I think anyone wanted their hands in particular. I won't stop you. Well, actually, no, I would. That's going to take time. We need to fucking leave.
Alright, well, abandon the bounty for now.
That's no bounty. Yes, sure.
let's see, I lost connection to the server. Let me read.
So I think we'll, because we're right next to the ferry, I think we'll travel at a normal pace, or we can even go stealthy pace to the ferry. We're only like 3 squares away from it.
So, reloading. Come on, roll 20. You all still hear me?
Yep.
Yep. It says connection server has been interrupted for me.
So it happened to you guys too.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me roll 20 just died.
Yikes.
It died a noble death.
Checking roll 20 down detector. A lot of reports.
This has never happened to me before.
It's happening to everyone, though.
Okay, but we were 3 squares away from the people. We could just stay here to mind it, but we use roll 20 for our dice roller though.
I don't know if the rolls are coming through either. Chat's not loading for me.
Yeah, I reloaded it and I'm on the black screen. Ain't seeing nothing.
It rolled for me. Did that roll pop up for you guys?
I didn't see it.
I just closed it all the way. Doing a full reload. An error was encountered.
This isn't looking good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, reports are starting to flood in here.
Yeah, I see that.
I say, how long does it normally take? We could just take a break from here.
It doesn't say. This is just a site where people can report if they're having issues with Roll20.
Mhm.
Yeah, I reloaded. I'm stuck on the black screen too.
Damn it, Roll20.
Why today?
Roll 20.
Well, are you working out of? Oh, I think it's coming back.
Oh, maybe.
It loaded turn order. Yep, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Try refreshing.
I'm on. Yep, I'm back.
Nice.
There we go.
You see this roll?
We just had to curse roll 20 a couple times.
Did you see my D6 roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's back.
Let's say heading at a normal pace, you'll make it across the ferry once again.
Okay.
Do y'all offer the ferryman anything in particular?
I'll offer him a rock, see if he takes it.
Yeah, he takes it. You already see other rocks and other things in the little rowboat behind the barge.
I would get my ration back, but it's probably grody by now
Yeah.
because it was in the other stuff.
It's that simple. I'll just give him a rock as well. I'll just pick one off the ground.
I'm a local. I want to maintain good relationships. I'll give him a nice brick.
His head and allows you across. Yeah, so you're heading a half mile, so I believe that's like 5 squares. So you had 3, so 1 more to there. Are you still traveling at a normal pace?
Probably best
Yeah.
travel normal.
Yeah, we can travel normal from here. We're almost out.
Alright, so that's another 5 squares and another d6 roll.
2, 3.
Oh,
1d6. Here we go. 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. D6 for each of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
3.
I'm having a hard time loading my character sheet here. Waiting.
Five. Or no,
Alright.
yeah, 5. 2,
Seems
3, 5.
quiet in this. And with the next 5 rolls, you'll be at a Drakenheim, so I'll have another set of d6 rolls, please.
5.
3.
5, 3.
Nice. Yeah. Heading at this normal pace. Staying moderately safe from the sounds around you. And you've made it out of Drakenheim. You heading back to Emberwood Village?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. It took 2 more hours from 3, so it's about 5 o'clock. Closer to 6 now by the time you get back. That was your first 12 hours in Drakenheim.
And what a 12 hours they were. Fuck.
I said we
Read
go
about
to
it
the
in
watch,
books, but I
to
had
the
no
watchtower.
idea.
Where's the watchtower at in this map? Where the hood and lanterns are?
Right there.
Right here. Let's go to the watchtower.
Agreed. Let's go get paid.
Before there were 2 hood and lanterns, but this time there's just one. Comes out to meet you. Oh. Seeming as you look a little more beat up than when you left town.
Would you be
Yeah,
surprised if we weren't?
Our first mission into the city was a roaring success. We got plenty of rat ears and some drag hands, delirium drag hands, and we got some delirium. And what else did we get? Squire, what did we get?
Rat ears, drag hands, delirium, that's about it, sir. Oh,
That's
and contamination.
Contamination. Oh yeah, I do feel a little bit sick.
The hood and lanterns respond to you. Said, "Actually, no. I sensed the fight in you. I'll actually be winning a bet because you all made it back to town. What do you have for me? How much?"
Well, now these how much rat ears do we have, Squire?
I will pull out the shish kebab of 7 pairs, so 14 ears on a stick.
It's a
We have
rat
14.
kebab.
No, I believe we discussed 1 gold per pair of rat ears, but given the danger, I'm going to try to push it to 5 gold. What do you say, Hood Lantern?
We're actually quite low on resources, and 1 is about all we could offer for something like the ratlings.
Are you sure? Only 1 gold.
I would not have enough gold to pay you 5 per. But perhaps if you were able to slay something a little more monstrous, I could cut out a deal with
What
the
about
commander.
the delirium? How many delirium drug cans do we have, Squire?
We only fetched the 1, sir.
Only one. What about 1 delirium drug can?
We have been getting swarms of those. I could offer you 2 gold for that one in particular.
Okay, so 9 gold total. We'll take it for now, but these wages are really cheap.
It's what we can afford with what we have. I appreciate your effort.
Okay, and what about, do you buy delirium here?
We do.
Uh,
But
hmm.
we'll have to wait for tomorrow. We're quite low on supplies to the watchtower here. It's just me here today.
Okay. So we'll sell the 7 pairs of rat ears and the delirium drug can for 9 gold.
All right.
3 each. 3 gold. Okay. Everybody had 3 gold.
Take it.
Gotcha.
Well, at least we know someone that will buy delirium for now. It's always good.
I'll ask the Hood and Lantern. I'm like, do you know where the Amos Academy is?
I believe there may be some mages staying at the Red Lion Hotel, but I do
And
believe I
just-
saw them come back to town just a little bit ago.
Arlen, can you show them what delirium we have for sale? I want to to just get a quote how much he's offering for it?
Sure. I'll show him. I'll show him
We're not doing the big one, right? We're doing
Well,
everything else.
the big one broke up into a couple of pieces, so
All right.
we have some chunks.
We have 4 big one chunks, and then so we're doing 3 big
I
one
will say,
chunks?
with my study delirium, I think I know what these are worth, generally. These big ones here are probably worth 100. We have about 4 of those. 13 of these small ones for about, I would say, 10. For lucky, this delirium chip here, though I'd like to hold on to this one, is about 25 gold. At least that's what it was back in Castia. I was there.
Can you offer us anywhere near that Hooded Lantern?
Yes, as soon as we restock tomorrow, I will send out a note, and they will be able to have your funds ready for you.
Excellent. Maybe we don't need to talk to the Amos Academy. If we could sell it good here, but maybe we should get a quote from them too.
You think it's the better move? I don't know how much a random person from the academy is going to have just on their person. You can try.
I would at least like to talk to all the factions. They're a faction here, aren't they?
How do you know how many factions are here?
Well, we got the Falling Fire, we got the Hooded Lanterns, and maybe the Amos Academy. They might be a faction here. I don't know.
We have a group of cultists, I guess, yes.
Arlen, are
Wouldn't
you
expect
not a member of the Amethyst Academy? Could you not perhaps talk us up a better price for our delirium?
I'm just in a press. I don't know how much sway I'm going to have with whoever's here in Drakenheim, in the academy, but I guess potentially they actually might want to try and get it away from me. Come to think about it.
You're not just an apprentice. You're the court mage to the future king of Caspia, and you've already been in Drakenheim, so you should have some sway.
It's fair. Sure. We'll talk to them maybe tomorrow after a night's rest. I'm exhausted, and honestly, I'm surprised yet you are still standing, Vesper.
Yeah, I was knocked down, but not knocked out, and I got into another fight after that, so I feel fantastic.
In a single day, you've been knocked out and got chased up a tree. I generally think maybe we should rest for a bit.
Agreed. Commander's strength is only as good as his allies, and if his allies need a rest, then we need a rest too.
I'm going to look.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to look Vesper up and down. It's like on his last legs. I'm like, I for one could definitely use a rest, sir.
Yes.
So we have one more sensible person here. Well, we got a place that we could stay
I say
for now.
we take our 9 gold and go to the tavern and spend some of it, and then go back to our abandoned house and sleep the night off.
Sure. It's not
A victory celebration. First round's on me.
Lead the way, sir.
All right.
Okay. I guess we go to the Bark and Buzzard.
All right. Same one you went to before.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's it called?
Bark and Buzzard.
I believe it was down here or farther off. I think that's where the bars are. Heading inside, you once again see the large circular room set up with a bar around massive casks inside. You see the halfling couple doing their work. It's a bit louder tonight. You can hear other adventuring people and locals talking about the explosions of color they saw off the distance and rumors and of swarming ratlings and influx.
I'll
of
say very
drones
loudly,
and
explosions of color. What are you talking about?
I'll say you saw it as well. It was the homunculuses that were flying over and dropping bombs.
Oh,
As a resident or past resident of Drakenheim, do I know anything about the homunculi?
It's not something you've seen before, but Arlen, you could give me a Arcana check.
Sure.
See if it's something you recognize.
12.
Yeah, you have a slight suspicion that the Academy may have been involved, or at least a magic user was involved in what happened there.
Of course. I'm gonna keep that to myself, though.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. I do think Arlen would kind of muse about that. You know, like, oh, I've never seen things like that before. It's quite an interesting sight. But this city is, of course, full of interesting sights.
For sure, this city does have many interesting things.
I imagine it's probably to do with the Silver Order. They've wanted to level this city ever since the contamination set in. Speaking of which.
Possibly.
but I say to the entire tavern, who wants to hear of the exploits of the future king of Caspia in our first mission to Dragonheim?
Oh, dear
Good
lord.
thing.
Drink, please. Something strong.
Bernard doesn't do so well with crowds because he looks kind of weird and funky. So I think I'm gonna try and slip away and see if I can find healing for my contamination. Because I've been to Emberwood before. I imagine. Do I know of a local source of recovery from that?
Let's see. You are familiar with Flamekeeper Hannah. I believe she's treated you before. Maybe slightly wary of you, but because of your well-natured and being well-behaved, you know that you can get healed for about 25 gold.
Strange, these mutations aren't changing. Haha, yeah, that's so weird.
So does anybody take my offer and join my table?
I'll join your table after I have a very stiff drink.
Yeah, you're served up, and Fritz, you see the same three masked individuals walk in. Actually, you didn't see them.
Yeah.
But you did meet them before. They take their helmets off and say, "Hell, you made it through the adventures of the day. I'd gladly hear about it. How many ratlings did you kill? I saw swarms of them."
We killed 7 pairs of ratlings. Well, actually, we killed more, but apparently we didn't collect their ears.
Apologies, we're a little preoccupied.
Yeah, and we killed a few delirium drag killed a few delirium drags. Only got one hand though.
Oh, well, that's how it is. We surely slayed much, probably twice as much, but we were only able to collect 8 ears. All that crazy explosions going on in the city made it navigate
Yeah,
quite
what was that about?
I'm not sure. I've never seen it before.
Oh, we collected mountains of delirium though. We got a lot of delirium.
Really? Great. Good on you.
Yeah, we're about to sell it. Did you guys get any delirium?
We were able to harvest a bit, but one of our brothers got contaminated in the process. That's why we've made it.
Yeah, what
back
is
so late
contamination?
today.
I don't feel very well.
Well, from what we noticed, it must come from the haze and whatever cataclysm it came in. It's what makes the dead
How can you
rise.
tell if you're? How can you tell if you're contaminated?
I think surely you would know.
I think I might be. The future King Caspia cannot be contaminated. This is an outrage.
Well, the only outlet for that rage would be taking it out on the city. And again, it will try to curse you in turn. You just have to be stronger than it.
Is there any place I can get healed of contamination?
Because I believe the Flamekeeper provides that service, but they do charge a hefty rate. She's in quite high demand.
Do you know how much?
I believe, depending on the severity, it goes in increments of 25 gold.
Well, we'll have to talk to her after we sell the delirium.
Well, let's drink for now, and tomorrow we'll try and sell it.
To victory!
To survival.
I'll spend like 2 gold on drinks and food for the night.
All right. And then, see, Bernard, are you kind of trying to... How do you feel towards the Sacred Flame?
I apologize. I didn't actually have nearly that much money, so knowing that they'd charge a hefty price, I probably would have held off until tomorrow. But for the record, the I don't know. Because the Silver Order, they are adherents to the Sacred Flame, right? I think a lot of my interaction with them would be colored by my experience with the Silver Order, that they tend to persecute mutants like me. That's the case, correct?
They're a little more wary of magic.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I think for that reason I would probably try to not associate with them just because of their affiliation with the Order. But I'm sure on a personal level, if I ever met someone, I wouldn't hold it against them. Just I wouldn't go walking into a church, being like, "Well, I'm here for Sunday Mass," and sit in a pew next to a family. But yeah, so like Flamekeeper Hannah, for instance, like you said, I'm sure if I've needed healing before, I would try to be personable. But I probably don't hang out with most people that are members of the Sacred Flame.
Okay. So, anything else before y'all lay down for the night?
I'm good. Arlen just wants a good night's sleep.
Probably just partying and spend 2 gold. How much alcohol can I get with 2 gold?
I think
Depends on the quality.
And like, what does a meal cost? Like, it's 5 silver for a ration, I think. But prices are inflated in World Village.
they most definitely are.
Like, I'm looking to see if I can get drunk and have a nice meal for 2 gold.
A mug of ale costs 2 silver and a meal costs 1 gold.
Okay. So, yeah, I get a nice buzz going with what is that? 5 mugs of ale and a meal. Yeah, pretty good. Feeling pretty good, having like a good time talking about my exploits and making new friends, and then I stumbled to bed, sleep in my sleeping bag in the fucking abandoned house.
It's our abandoned house. Think of it this way: we have property. We have an apartment.
Cute. Contamination.
Do we need to spend money on fixings like that? Do I need to
You know,
shell out
we
for
we
more?
already paid 1 gold for. Oh, you talking about the food?
Yeah.
I spent money on it. You probably have rations. You can use that if you want.
Yeah, you're running low on gold.
Not enough to forego eating. Rations are more expensive, more valuable. So I'll eat here. How much would just a comfortable, or I don't know, like we've been on the road all day. I don't like. I've never really played a campaign where we kept track of rations and stuff. Since we probably ate lunch out in the sticks, and now we're back again. How does that work with like keeping track of rations and stuff?
I think it just kind of does your days worth or a couple days. I think a ration is like 5 meals or something. Maybe 3 in daytime. You gotta restock often, but we don't need to be too focused on taxing you guys for each of your meals. It's just if you want to, if you're doing different things.
Mark
I'll
off 1
spend.
ration a day, and then
I'm gonna spend 5 silver just getting food and so on for the night.
I think I'll probably do the same.
Okay.
Trying to remember how the long rests work with contamination. So I will say before you
last
guys
week
go to
you said
bed,
it was a D20, and if you roll 1, then you get another level of contamination. That's what you said last week.
I believe that is correct. I'm looking at it now. But Bernard, you would also know that while the hooded lanterns are quite taxed out, there are other places you can sell delirium here in the city. For example, at Eldor's.
Oh, the magic item shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shop around get the best price.
Yeah, because I think you'll know that you don't want to rest while contaminated.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I think while Fritz is kind of, talking with the knights and chatting up with all the folks, having a good time, I'll kind of have a quiet conversation with Arlen and kind of be like, yeah, we might want to get this taken care of. It's possible it might get worse overnight. There are places we could sell the delirium now.
If we're
assuming the
short on
shops don't
cash, I
close
agree.
yet.
We need to make sure you guys aren't going to transform in the middle of the night and rip my head off. So, very well. I'll go talk to Arlen, see what I can get for this delirium, and then I'll meet you. Did you find someone who could cure you?
I know of a person, yes.
All right. Well, if you want to come along, I will get you the gold you need.
Should we? I kind of look at Lord Fritz, who's sitting there having a good time. Should we interrupt him, or once we have the money?
Does Vesper also made a note that he's not feeling very well, correct?
Yeah, he said he thinks he's contaminated in the bar.
Okay. Then Arlen will go up and Arlen, we need to go sell this stuff. Very important. I'd hate to take you away from all of your story time here.
Oh, for what? What are we doing?
We are going to go sell the delirium so that we have enough to cure this bad feeling you're having.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'll be back, gentlemen. You know, save me a seat. I'll be back. I'm gonna take care of this. Run some errands.
Surely. I'm sure you'll have more adventures to tell us about in the coming days.
Yeah, here. Leave with the party.
Bernardo mentioned that we saw those fellows near the rattling warrens when we were dragging you unconscious, but that we
That confirms their story. Then, why don't you say hi to them?
Well,
we didn't see the need at the time, being that you were unconscious. We wanted to get you safe before we engaged with anyone.
I know you're very trusting, Professor, but not everyone is who they seem on the outside. I didn't know how they'd expect to. We didn't know how they would act in town, outside of town.
Okay, well, it was your call since your commander was unconscious, and I got out safe. So I commend your efforts.
Yes, well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
It is good to know that they are friendly faces if we ever see them again.
Okay, so we go to Eldor the Immense.
Yes.
Is he still up and running at this hour?
Yes, he's still open. It's, kind of a busy night here in Emberwood Village. Let's say. It says, welcome in, welcome. What do you have for me, or what could I do for you?
We're looking to sell some delirium that we found in town. We heard that's something that you like to buy.
Right. How much do you have? What would you like to sell?
Well, and I'll start kind of placing them out in front of me. I will put out all 13 of 10 gold piece delirium chips. I will put out I'll put out the 13 delirium chips that are worth 10, and I'll put out 2 of the delirium chips that are worth 100.
Oh, a mighty catch.
Yes, beginner's luck, I guess. What do you say? Tend to feel I know what delirium's worth. How much are you willing to procure this amount for?
I won't spend too much time haggling with you. I will give 10 gold apiece for these small ones and 100 for the big ones, and can offer you the lump sum now. I'll just have to charge you a little bit of a tax. Just and he pushes 2 of the chips aside. The late night fee, I'm sure you understand.
So
I'll look
20
back
gold
at
tax?
these 2. Fine, fair enough.
But yeah, so that's what, 320 gold?
300. Yeah. So I'll hand each of them 100 gold.
So I get 100 gold.
Everyone gets 100. Yes.
So would we like to buy potions while we're here?
We should buy something, but again, it's very late at night. Why don't you 2 go get patched up, and then we'll kind of maybe take a day to get some materials before we try anything like this again.
Okay.
Very good.
And you know where to go, Bernard.
Oh yes, follow me, sir. I will take you to the Flamekeeper.
Okay.
Heading towards the circular building here. You can see there's still light coming from inside, and do you all head inside?
Yep.
I head home. Back to the apartment, feeling tired and sure that they will be able to heal themselves.
As you head inside, you see a short, middle-aged blonde woman. She waves you in. She says, "Welcome to our shrine. I am Flamekeeper Hannah. And you? I haven't seen you before."
Vesper Fritz, future king of Phaspia. and this is my squire, Bernard.
Oh, future king, and Bernard, I see you've made a new friend.
I bow to her, my lady.
Keeping company with a future king. Amazing. What could I do for you?
Oh, I seem to have fallen under the delirium sickness. I don't feel so well. I've managed to eat my food. My symptoms are a little bit of fever, flushed head. You know, I, I came into contact with some nasty rattling soup. I think I'm what do you call it? Contaminated.
Let's see. Did you actually take on a point of contamination? I thought it was only Bernard.
I did.
Okay, you did. That's right. Yes. It just feels you. It's like, you poor thing. I could heal you both right up. I just need some gold to pay for the materials.
How much gold?
Looking at the both of you, I should be able to perform the ritual for about 50 gold.
Okay, 25 each. I pay for 25.
Well worth the price, sir. Trust me.
Okay.
She does the ritual again and wishes you luck. I hope you both stay well. Come and see me anytime.
Thank you, my lady.
What does the ritual look like?
She moves her arm and says a little prayer, and runes of golden light appear on the ground underneath you and slowly rises upward as the light in the room increases, and you can feel the contamination being pushed up out of you like black dust. And as you feel this, I think, what do I have you guys each roll me? A con save. Nice. You were both able to stop yourselves from puking in her presence, but you definitely feel like you need to go to the restroom as soon as possible.
Very good, my lady. I have to go to the bathroom. Do you have a bathroom here?
Please? Please!
Yeah, there's a outhouse out back.
Your lord goes first, and I run towards it. I believe we get a level of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
Which will be healed by the long rest, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're able to sleep it off.
Okay. Do my business in the bathroom. Takes about 15 minutes, and then go out, and if Bernard hasn't
15
crapped
minutes.
himself, if Bernard hasn't crapped himself, then
I say,
he
Bernard,
can...
The next
do you
morning.
want to make another Constitution save, or do we just want to skip to the next morning?
You just gotta skip this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Get the bathroom done, and then
It's the next day.
how much time has passed since I left the bar? What time is it?
I say it's now like 8 o'clock at night. It's getting dark.
Oh yeah, I go back to the bar even though I'm exhausted. I spent my gold there. I'm still I'm gonna drink and hang out for the rest of the night, and then go to bed probably about like 12:30 or 1 in the morning.
I think Bernard will ask to be excused. Ask if he could go to wherever it is that the two of you are staying.
Yeah, I'll show him the place.
Is Arlen there in the house?
Yes, Arlen's there. He's kind of got his arcane grimoire out right now, and he's like looks to be experimenting by like slowly nicking himself with delirium, checking, to make sure he's not contaminated, writing some notes in it. But when you come in, he kind of immediately stops. So, yeah,
I
I didn't see you there.
Okay. I would like to have a conversation with him at some point, but I don't know if we want to do Fritz or us first.
No, you can go. I'm just hanging out with the locals. Nothing big.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, just looking over some notes. What can I do for you?
Well, I points over his shoulder. I left Lord Fritz at the what was the bar called again?
Barking buzzard.
Barking Buzzard. Yes, I left him at the Barking Buzzard, and I figured,
Well, let's check on him in a few hours. 9 out of 10, we have to go bring him back to bed.
I shall stay up then. I see you're into the delirium. You'd mentioned that you had done some research with it in the past.
Yes, I've done some studies with it. It was a favored subject of mine when I was at the academy.
And that's what drew you to the city, I imagine?
No, strictly here because of a future king of Caspia, and make sure he was okay, of course. It's just a small added benefit is all.
Could I roll an insight check on
Sure.
that?
And deception for Dust.
Sure.
And I don't want to force rolls if Colin wants to leave it up.
Oh, no, go for it. Uh-oh.
I'll say that wasn't the full truth. Yeah, so you can sense there's a little bit more, but you're not sure if you should pry.
Bernard's just trying to keep it casual. He's not too... He's trying not to appear as if he's preoccupied by it. Oh, that's a very thoughtful thing to do for a friend. How far back do the two of you go?
We've known each other since we were kids, to be entirely honest. But I've just recently gone back into his service year or so, after a transfer at the academy. Apparently my skills were needed elsewhere.
I see.
What about you? When did this power come in? You said it was most likely from the delirium. It's a skill that you've picked up. You've been in the city before, I guess, in that case.
Yes, I have. And thank you ever so much for putting it so delicately. Power, I like that. No, I was a resident here in Drakenheim prior to the cataclysm. And as you can imagine, that changed quite a bit. But this... He like holds up his hand and like moves a few of his carpal bones around under the skin. Happened as a result. I don't remember very much about that time. It was a very strange thing.
Fascinating.
Lots
Arlen looks more fascinated than frightened about it. That is an amazing gift you've picked.
Well, I'm just glad that I can put it to use in service once again.
Quite. Well, you wield it very admirable. As anyone in your situation, I'm sure, wishes they could. But, yes. Well, I hope you don't mind if I keep an eye on you, purely just for study purposes. I've seen delirium affect people before, but never with such promising results. I know a couple academy mages who'd be more than willing to pay you quite a little bit of money for your story.
Well, I have done my best to avoid such individuals, if you don't mind me saying.
I fully understand.
There's a danger in such a fascination, I imagine.
Do you think so? Think delirium's that dangerous?
I have seen what it can do to people.
Surely you've seen the good that it can do as well. I mean, look at yourself.
He kind of smiles very coldly. Having lived in my own skin, sir, I would not consider it a blessing. But I won't deny it has its uses.
Well, if that's the case, I do need to finish some study, but
By all means, sir.
we'll see
I
if we find more
will go
uses
to
for it.
fetch Lord Fritz in a few hours, as you say.
Yes, make sure he doesn't fall asleep in his own drink.
Bernard's gonna leave Arlen to his studies.
Okay. We don't really need to roleplay my thing. It's just I'm just hanging out with locals and making friends.
I'll say do you go back and sit down with the
The adventurers, yeah, definitely.
the Dragonborn brothers? Throughout the night, how do you interact with them? Just being really friendly.
Just really friendly and really egotistical. Like I'm the hot shit. I'm the best adventurer ever. And, the future king of Caspian. I'm an open book, but I'm a little bit of a narcissist.
Okay. I think throughout the night they at least often say, "Hey, if we ever see you in the ruins, we'll be sure to give you a hand."
Yeah, I think my adventure. I was knocked out at the time. From battle. There's no shame in that. I fell in combat, but my allies were able to complete the mission and rescue me. But they did see you, but they made the decision not to interact with you.
I'm sure they were doing. Another one of the brothers says, "I'm sure they were doing what they could."
Exactly. But you see, a commander is only as good as his strongest ally. Is that what I always say?
So, well, you did beat us in that duel, but I've had too much to drink tonight to challenge you to another one. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll.
Another time.
I hear you Caspians have your own sort of duel, do you not?
Yeah, it's what it is called. It's called a Caspian duel. And once you want to challenge someone for honor or glory or for the treasure or whatever, you both seek out the biggest monster to slay within a time period, and you can use your allies.
Oh, really? That does sound like good fun. Maybe we should do
Yeah,
it sometime.
it's much better than a Westermark duel where you kill each other. How barbaric!
I say your comrades were bragging. You were bragging about your delirium catch. Maybe we could duel for that.
What would you offer?
We have some delirium of our own. Maybe we could make it an even trade.
Maybe. I'm down for it, but I'd have to talk to my comrades. I wouldn't want to get them into something they wouldn't want to do.
Farewell. Maybe another time. We'll be heading off for the night. Good drinks, though, good sir.
Yes, good drinks. And what was your names again? Let me see if I wrote it down.
I went very basic with them. Just,
Spark, Flame, and Tar.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, see you later, Spark, Flame, and Tar.
Be seeing you. So from there, you'll wrap up for the night. Any other night activities?
No, just drinking. I'm probably getting drunk, and then stumbling back once Bernard comes. I'll be like, "No, I don't want to go to bed."
But sir, if you do not rest tonight, you will not be able to go out slaying monsters tomorrow.
That's true. My mission should be slaying monsters tomorrow, which means I have to go to bed. All right, let's go, Squire. And I stumble.
I will support him as much as he wants, but I won't coddle him.
Okay.
Although I
can walk. I got it, and I fall over. Oh, did you trip me?
No, sir, I wouldn't. Yeah, let's get you up.
get up, like stumble to the place.
How many duels have been started just because you've gotten drunk at bars?
Probably a lot, but it's all Caspian duel, so it's all good. So it's not a Westmar duel.
So yeah, you guys go ahead and take your long rest. And so what are you planning on doing the next day?
Probably wake up last with a headache. And struggle to get some water and then suggest we get breakfast.
Let's go find something to eat, and then, what is our plan exactly? I know we talked to those hooded lanterns about possibly killing bigger monsters for them.
We could just go monster hunting, like maybe not crossing the river, maybe just going north and see what we can find, and just a good little warm up exercise. So I'd be down for that.
Not a bad idea, but
And we could search for delirium while we're at it.
alright, I do like that, but I feel like getting an idea possibly on where the monsters are and where the delirium is. I mean, if we get lost in that city, we are fucked.
Well,
What are you proposing?
Well, we could ask around with the rangers to see where some of the more dangerous monsters are. We could talk to some of the prospectors, perhaps, or man, we just bought these. We just sold the delirium to where people are getting more of it. I don't like going in without no information.
how close are we to level 3? Because it's been 2 sessions now. I'm just curious.
The last session was your first session at level 2.
Right, and we got a couple encounters, and we got one encounter this session.
Yeah. I was gonna have you guys level up after the next adventure. Like one session at level 1, 2 sessions at level 2, 3 sessions at level 3.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
Unless we get really far ahead or really far off pace, I'll try to stick with that general milestone idea.
Okay. All right, so let's talk to the lanterns after breakfast then.
Very well.
Spend the gold on bacon and eggs.
I think Bernard, I kind of know as a player, but I think Bernard will, not to be too forward, but ask Lord Fritz what his whole deal with the monster slaying is, just to get an idea of,
Oh, yeah. Like I said, what do you know about Caspia?
Not much, sir. I've never made it out of Drakenheim, really.
Okay, well, there's many houses in Caspia, and there's many princes in Caspia. I'm a Prince Marquis. My house is not one of the great houses. I'm a vassal to House Jackson, one of the great houses, and I'm a Prince Marquis, which means I'm an inheritor to the vassaldom. So even if I'm unsuccessful in Drakenheim, if I survive, I will inherit my title, my land of House Fritz, and command my armies, etc. But every 10 years, there's a King's Moot where all the houses put forth a candidate, and only the great houses, so my house doesn't get to vote on the next King of Caspia. My goal is to win glory in Drakenheim, slay as many monsters as I can, securing the Jackson vote, and then trying to be put forth as the King of Caspia and get voted on it. That's my goal.
A lofty goal, sir, but one I think that you can achieve, given what I know about you in the small time we've known each other.
Yes, I do say so myself. I plan to win major glory here in Drakenheim.
Well, it is a privilege to be your squire, sir. I will endeavor to ensure that you secure this candidacy in the King's Moot and your future throne.
Thank you, Bernard, and I'm pretty convinced that you are not a monster.
Just a small quiver at the
Pretty
corner of his smile.
convinced.
Indeed.
Lovely interaction.
We're gonna get like a divination or something like that, and it's gonna be, is he a monster? Is he really though? Just have to double check.
I'll say, do you want to roll on that, or?
I don't have divine intervention. I'm just
Oh, yeah, not divine intervention. Yeah.
But if we get it, I have a feeling I know where it's gonna go.
Okay, so I guess the plan is talk to the Hooded Lantern and see if they know tip on a great monster or something.
This is a good start. Let's go talk to them.
As you head on in, they said, "Oh, you're just as we expected. You still want to sell us some delirium?"
Do we, Arlen?
Sorry, we've decided to purchase with someone else, or to make a deal with someone else.
They seem a little sad about that. Well, then, what are you here for?
Well, you mentioned that you knew where some monsters were, and be able to take care of them for you. They aren't too ridiculously terrifying.
Recently, it seems like there was a pack of trolls that has been running around the east side of Drakenheim. But other than that, we're still offering the bounty on ratlings and dregs. And still able to buy any delirium you may have when you return.
Right. Well, there's some trolls.
Trolls, those sound dreadful. Whoa.
What do you think, Vesper? Are trolls worth your time, or are you looking for something more exotic?
Well, trolls, that would definitely be a worthy challenge. You said the east side of Dragonheim.
That's what they said.
Okay, we can definitely look for some trolls. Now,
Right.
I'll have you know, Tar, Flame, and Spark, I think their names were, offered a challenge to do a Caspian duel to slay. That's we find the biggest monster and slay it, but we bet our delirium on it. Would you guys be willing to do that?
To challenge them to a duel in hopes to.
They're offering their match our delirium, and whoever wins takes the lot.
It's not the worst thing in the world. We're kind of low on leads at the moment. Sure, at least we already know where a monster is that we can slay.
Okay, let's go talk to them then.
Actually, before that, I got a retcon. Not the east side of Drakenheim. The trolls have begun to take up camp outside of Drakenheim in a place known as the Eckerman Mill. It's like
Okay,
miles out west.
Okay.
go and look for the brothers. You see them having their meal there in the morning.
And say, greetings, men. Are you still up for that Caspian duel?
Oh, I wasn't sure you'd hold me to it. We drank quite a lot last night, but I can't turn you down. Do you have something in mind?
Yeah, Arlen, show him the delirium piece we're willing to bet.
I'll hold up one of the 100 delirium or 100 gold delirium chunks.
Can you match that?
Oh, fine. Bet I think we should be able to match it. And they show another large piece, and you saw, as they were digging around, you could tell that they had a couple small pieces as well.
Excellent. So, do not trade or sell these pieces, and we'll hold. You hold on to yours for now. We'll hold ours, and then we'll do a Caspian duel. Whoever can slay the greatest monster or monsters in the next 24 hours and come back here as proof of trophy wins the duel.
Oh, so it's the greatest monsters then?
Yeah.
All right. And how do we determine what monster is greater? I've never done a Caspian duel before. Is it bigger, more dangerous, all of the above?
We'll need a impartial judge we both agree on. You there, barkeep?
What? Me?
Yeah, barkeep. Would you? I'll give you 1 gold if you be our judge for our Caspian duel. What do you say?
Oh, I've heard of those before. I think I can judge an adventurer's take. Sure, I'll take up your gold.
I'll flick him a gold. All right, we'll be back here within 24 hours with our trophies, and you decide which one's better and who wins.
All right. From there, do you do anything else in town?
I think
If we are going to do this, and it sounds like we are, we should go find someone to buy potions from.
Good idea.
sure. Go back to Eldor.
Oh, back so soon. What can I do you for?
We're looking to buy those half healing potions.
Oh, well, last time I was a little kind and split one for you and took the cost of your glass bottle, but right now I only have full healing potions. I believe today's rate is 100 gold apiece.
You wouldn't be willing to split one in half for us?
Let's see, where was the cost? I think that is what I did last time, where we rolled for.
Yeah, it was 100 gold for full and 50 gold for half.
Well, you're just interested in the one?
And a half healing potion for me. I don't know what they want.
I'll take a full one.
Can you afford it?
Yes, we just got 100 gold from
That's true.
selling all the delirium to this man. Gave him all our money, and now we're gonna give. He gave us money, now we're gonna give him back his money. So, can I get one healing potion for 100?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I can't afford a full one myself. I only have 76.
Well, it's a good thing that your court mage has you covered in this case. Not with money,
Okay.
but if you ever get knocked out.
Okay.
All right. A good deal. Hope to see you all again. Great business.
Right. Well, this is what we're going to do. We are going to head out and find these trolls, and here's a thought. Vesper, you said that the judge has to inspect them, right?
Yeah.
How do we plan on transporting a troll back to the
Well,
village to be
we'll just transport their heads.
right? Dibs on not carrying it.
I'll carry it.
Wonderful.
Don't be ridiculous, my lord. I shall carry it for you.
Sure. Now trolls. I know from monster slaying that you need to use fire on them. I'm gonna be in battle with a torch. What do you all have?
Fortunately, don't have any fire.
Well, we should be fine as long as we focus fire on one and I hit with the torch at least once.
Oh, we'll have to focus fire in that case.
All right. From
We
there,
go
do you
towards the
guys...
Eckerman Mill.
All right.
I think we have to cross the river again.
Yeah, that is... The ferry is the easiest way of crossing the river.
Okay. So normal pace, gonna go like this. 5 squares. You want us to roll?
Yes, D6s, please.
Is normal pace 5 squares?
Yes.
Okay.
Colin, roll high.
Oh, I missed the roll. Let's see.
D6.
It's higher than that.
That's 2 1s off the bat. Okay. Let's see. While you're traveling through the outskirts, seeing the debris. Let's see, how many do I get? 6. You guys roll perception checks normally, so go ahead and throw me those.
Perception. Ooh.
Hot dog.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to put on my my mage armor, which for me is just like my skin.
Oh, yeah, that's
bones
right.
coming
Same.
to the forefront of my skin. Just
Will do. See, 2d6. Ooh, yeah.
I'll get my claws out too.
Yeah, see, with that nat 20. So go ahead and throw yourselves where you think you would be on this map as you're traveling along. Right at the crossroads. I like it.
And doesn't have to be now. I know we're in the middle of the session, but at some point, could we update my token with the new character or anything?
Yes. Sorry, I've been slacking on that.
No worries.
But yes, Bernard, you are the first one to notice you're starting to walk into an ambush.
Oh, what now?
You
Oh boy.
can hear the smell of man sweat and murder and begin to sense that there are bows being drawn on your party. What do you do?
Is this like an obstruction, a large rock or something we could hide behind?
I say it's about enough to hide one person.
Okay.
they're
And
already
these, are they
aware of your
like
presence.
pillars?
Those are grates.
Great. I think I will shout, "Get down!" and I would like to grab Fritz and tackle him behind the rock so that he has cover.
And I'm left standing here?
Yes.
Cool!
It's nothing personal, it's just my job.
From above, you hear a voice. Hey, boys, we got some jumpy ones. Drop all the gold and delirium you're holding, and no one gets hurt.
Damn, they're like, who are you to command us to do that? You're not monsters, are you?
We're the Rumble Boys, and we run these parts. You gotta pay the fare for your lives.
Well, everything we own is not a reasonable fare, sir.
So you give me a deck save.
Actually, okay.
Does he get a bonus for being behind cover?
I mean, it's coming from this guy, and they can see you. It's only cover from those ones, really.
Gotcha.
From what we can see, they're up on the roofs right now.
He goes, oh, well, that was meant to be a warning shot. And I decide what's reasonable here.
All right, I take 1 damage.
Yeah, one damage from the arrow as he slices your cheek open a little bit.
Come down here and fight like a man.
I think I'm fine right where I'm at, thank you. But I would like to see that gold.
I start charging them.
Jesus Christ. Here we go again. Question, DM. Are these guys up on the roofs right now?
Yes.
Is that what I'm seeing? Okay. How high up are the roofs?
About 10 feet. And there are little...
10 feet?
There's some crates broken up there that kind of make a bit of a pathway. That
Gotcha.
You could run up if you wanted to.
Oh, it's a chunk of the meteor. I was looking at these giant rocks, like, where did these even come from? Why did they build a house around?
Yeah,
The
it
city
gets
went
other
to shit,
buildings,
Bernard.
walls.
Don't you remember?
I said my memory's a little fuzzy.
Let's set that guy in. Oh. Like that. And the other guys will get the 4. This guy sees you breaking off, and he's like, "Oh no, you don't!" And oh yeah, I can make it exactly to you. And he runs up with you with godly speed and hits you twice Oh, I guess he does. For 5 and 7.
Thanks.
Oh, I got text voice
Yes.
for 12 damage. Jesus.
Yeah, Captain ran right up on you.
So 7.
All right, on to Bernard.
I'll bonus action do my shifting, so I get my bonus AC and temp HP.
All right.
I want to get in the habit of linking things in chat when I do that. So that's the temp HP. There we go. All right, and then I will go up and I'll get the. We do flanking, right? Is
Yep.
that advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Stick them up. 19 for 7.
Nice, big hit.
All right, that's my go.
All right, on to Fritz.
Advantage, flanking, kaboom. 22 for 11. He's still up.
Yeah, he's still up.
Action surge. Do it again.
Oh, nice.
Oh, crit. Hell yeah.
Is he still up?
Let me see if he's blooded. Some good hits. And yeah, he's now on the edge of bloodied. He's trying to dodge around your blows, but you guys managed to hit him at the same time.
Second one for 12. Brings me back to 19. Okay. And that'll be turn.
All right. Dust, what would you like to do?
Is this roof and this roof kind of at the same level?
Yes.
Arlen, not one for like being ambushed, is going to grab his delirium chunk and kind of point it at a wand, channeling it, and I'm going to do cosmic shards. And I'm gonna put one on this one. Actually, I'll do 2 on this one on this one.
All right.
So first guy, I guess I don't need to roll for damage or to hit. They automatically hit. So one takes 19, and the other takes 9.
Oh, wow.
And they also get
how do they
blown
fall,
back
though? That's
10
enough.
feet
Yeah.
and then take fall damage.
I say the other one actually had like 1 health, and that fall damage will definitely take him out. Awesome. So that was the 2 up here.
Yeah, these two.
Okay. I say, what do your bolts look like as you blast him back?
Arlen's veins turn like delirium purple for a moment, and his eyes kind of glaze over in almost a haze as he kind of casts like a corrupted version of magic missile, how he normally would, but it's just soaked in just octane haze, and yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. Some wizard stuff. I like it. Oh, wrong one. I keep clicking on that. And then you like where you're at?
I guess I will go and hide behind this rock over here.
Okay. So move to these. So I don't want to move too fast. Gotta wait for Bernard. But say they'll do one at Fritz and 2 at Bernard. And I'll have him check when he gets back. So
On me.
17 hit
I was
you.
sorry, what was that?
Oh, sweet, he's back. Yeah, no worries.
Who's that at?
So 17 to Fritz, does that hit?
That misses.
All right, and then does 15 hit you, Bernard?
No, just misses.
So just
My
the
my
20.
shifting took care of that one.
Nice.
Nice.
Who's,
Yeah,
who's the
just
20 at?
It was to Bernard as well. So for 8 damage,
Alrighty.
as a bow hits you. You guys are
Jumped
trying
my
to
temp
hold
HP
still.
off.
Moving back to the captain. He's going to swing his scimitar at Fritz and his dagger at Bernard. Oh, that was ranged, but okay. Looks like he's both missing. And he's beginning to look a little scared. And he's going to attempt to reposition. So y'all can both give me attacks of opportunity, if you'd like.
Oh, I'll do a repost on the miss instead of an attack of opportunity. That gives more damage.
Okay.
That's I get flanking for the repost because I'm flanking. So 17 for 8 plus 2, so 10.
Yep, definitely looking bloodied now.
I will take my attack of opportunity if he still moves after that.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get out now, so go ahead and swing it for me. Oh, big crit.
Nice.
But he's able to live through that. Now looking very injured. We made a bad bet on this one, boys. Let's try and get out of here. As we're on to Bernard.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to give chase. I smell blood. Yeah, I'm like full on feral. I'm like on all fours, just charging after him. Just do a flying tackle and try and swipe him from behind. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I might. Does anyone know what the frightened condition does? Does that root people in place, or is that a different condition?
It stops them from getting closer to you, but they have to run away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they get disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, not that then. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and slash him. Does 14 hit? 14 for 6.
Now the 14, your claws get stuck in a bit of his studded leather. No damage.
Gotcha.
All right, on to Fritz.
Yeah, I'll give chase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack him.
All right.
Crit.
The duality.
Poor bastards.
Does he go down?
He is still barely holding on.
Okay. End turn.
All right. Dust, what would you like to do?
Seeing the crazy feral person after him. Are these ones running, or are they just watching?
They fired off last time, but they haven't gotten their turn yet since the tide has shifted.
I don't feel like running up behind this rock in that case. I'm just gonna do a cantrip pot shot at this guy.
All right.
The bacterial barrage. 11 hit.
11 is a hit. Roll damage.
Woo!
Big damage.
Yeah, this hasn't really been a big damage. Well, there we go. 4.
That guy's bloodied.
little pepper spray in there.
Yeah, he's like, ah! His eyes, they burn.
Yep. And I'm just gonna let them take chase, and I'm gonna stay behind this rock. Nice rock.
So that guy in particular is going to attempt to hit you behind cover. So you have like +5 to your AC. I assume that
My
misses.
AC is 13 plus my dex, so 15 right now.
Nice. So he fails hitting you under cover, but the other two attempt to fire off, one at Fritz and one at Bernard. 21 hitting for 6.
And is that against me or against
That was,
Zealot?
that was against you, Bernard.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry. Could I Oh, never mind. It wouldn't. Ow, I am bloodied.
But we just got here.
Yeah, interesting random encounters today. I'll say these three like managed to jump and nearly make it off the map, helping their blindfolded friend, and this guy will bonus action well, not bonus action. He'll take his turn to disengage and head up with them. So 15, 10, 20, move that far as he scurries up the roof, trying to chase with his compatriots. We're back to Bernard.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll go after him. Let's see. Do I have to perform a check to scramble up the roof?
I think you have enough strength to jump and get up these single stories.
Okay. 10,
At least at the
10,
corner,
20.
not at the middle. Yeah.
Go.
Nice. Still enough movement.
And I will slash him again.
As he sees you chasing up after him, he's going, "Please, please, we'll pay you. Please just let me live."
Pay with your blood! Right in his face.
Fuck.
Yeah, so you had 5 HP remaining, so that with that slash, how does he fall?
I'm gonna, like, claws go into his chest, and I just kind of, like, tackle him into the ground, and you just hear, like, his rib cage sink in when we hit the tile. And I'll just slowly pull them out of his chest.
Awesome. Fritz.
Yeah, I'll climb up and here and be like, let that be a lesson to you. Flee for your lives, men. This is what you get for robbing the future king of Caspia. And turn.
Nice. They are definitely afraid. I go, "We'll remember this. We're coming back with more next time. You just wait." Back to Dust.
Dust is. Yeah, they're gone. Dust is gonna say he's out of combat at this point. He's not gonna chase. He's just gonna start casually kind of walking over to see how they're doing.
Bernard, are you going to continue to give chase?
Nah, I think I'm kind of slowing down with the arrow hole in my body. I, like, shift my skin and bones around so the arrow falls out, and I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, so they're double dashing, running the heck out of there. I hate when that happens. When I'm too close, the pop-up goes out of frame. Yikes. But as you tackle him to ground, you smell a strange smell coming from that building.
Do I recognize him?
I think you do. Being in Drakenheim for a little while, you peer into the building, and sense movement and a wet drip of liquid kind of coming in for the corpse that has been laid to the ground.
I'm looting his gold.
I kind of scurry to the limp and like hunching there like a little gargoyle, like, be careful, my lord. There's a fumbling for words, just I'm trying to like point inside the building. There's something coming.
Do I find any gold?
Roll me 3d6. A solid 11 gold.
Okay.
11
Pretty
gold,
good
you said?
amount right there.
It is.
I'll flip 2 gold to each Arlen and Bernard. 2 gold each.
Nice.
And loot these bodies over here.
I'm going to scramble from the building.
So one of them had 2 gold and the other one had 1.
Alright, I'll just take that. 3 gold. 85. Okay. Alright, how about a short rest, boys, to regain our strength?
We need the rest. That's fine.
I agree. I'm like, I've owled my head all the way around to where I got shot, and I'm like peering over my shoulder, trying to pick out the last bits of the fletching in my body.
Nice.
Pretty sure that would have killed a normal man. Looks like a good ability to have.
Yes, there are days for which I'm very grateful.
Do
If
get
we
our
rest,
short rest?
though. Oh, what have we here?
Don't worry about it. Speeding the token. Where'd it go? I mean, I imagine we're about reaching our time limit here. But it's good to do a little setup. Where did my token go? There we go.
I don't think Vesper would collect trophies from the bandits. They're not really monsters.
So what do y'all do with the bodies?
Just leave them there.
Carrion for the slimes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Even though we're in a duel right now, I'm not gonna collect the trophies for them. That'd be bad taste.
Yeah, I'll say 4 black slimes ooze out of this building, kind of following the smells of fresh blood. But they are moving.
Should we
quite
take them on?
slowly.
look at my party. Should we take them on?
What do I know about black slimes?
Give me a nature check.
Hmm?
So you already knew that they could climb, and you think you remember something about them being a bit corrosive.
I wouldn't bother about them, my lord. We've got bigger fish to fry.
True. Do we get our
Yeah.
short rest on?
Find a place to short rest.
Preferably one that does not have black slimes in it.
Let's see. While you were kind of looting those ones, I think we'll just leave it here because these things, while they have 20 feet of movement, they could run up on you still. So we'll leave the interaction there. Actually, yeah, we'll see if you guys get away. So you're just gonna straight up run away from them as they approach.
Sure.
Adventure
be
party
my plan.
tries to run.
Yeah, because they can move full 40 feet. Yeah.
You can move 60, so.
So
Or
take
they
that.
have to dash up on that one. Yeah. So this one, sensing the fresh blood, come here and here. An attempt to attack, and this one would be able to make it there. My thing being so weird, yeah, and still be able to attack. But I'll let you guys roll the initiative to see the order in which this escape happens in.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah. I had the general feeling, but I still think you guys should play it out. So yeah, Bernard, you're the first to act as these things approach on you. You're gonna
Well-
disengage and run away?
I am, but I'm going to go up this way. My goal is to say this way. My goal is to kind of put the fresh corpses between me and the slimes, and they'll hopefully think that is a much better option than continuing to chase me. And then I'll be able to circle back around and link up with the party.
Good idea. Dust, what are you doing?
Dust is gonna go back to the old and true shocking grass so he can hopefully run away.
Nice.
Does the 10 hit?
A 10 does hit.
Thank God.
Large target, slow moving.
Before it can touch him, he just kind of throws up a kind of arcing wall, just like the briefest of moments, enough for him to go 10, 20, 30, and like, Vesper, all yours!
Yeah. So you can tell that that was a big amount of damage and lightning, but it only knocks off a small amount of the ooze. You can tell these things are quite tanky. Actually,
That's my turn.
you since it's lightning damage, that thing rips in half and actually blows out more than half of its goo is just fried.
Oh.
But now there's two really small ones there.
Oh.
All right, Fritz.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just move one square down to compose myself, and then retreat, men, retreat. This is not a defeat. This is a tactical regrouping. And my turn.
Yeah, I imagine these aren't really the monsters you'd want to take a trophy of.
Right.
And I'll say above board. I can let this. The encounter can end when you guys each make it to the end of the map, so you can move farther if you'd like.
No, I want to, because I'm imposing myself between them and Arlen.
Okay.
But
Sounds good. On to them. And yeah. Yeah, they're able to move right up on you.
They have to dash, right?
Oh, from there it was only 20 feet.
Oh, great.
$22 and $18.
Both hit. Do they deal the acid damage?
Plus how much acid?
Yikes.
Yeah, 48. These aren't level 1 monsters.
No, these ones don't, because they're halved, they don't deal the acid damage.
Okay, so 8 plus 5.
Plus 5.
Okay. 13. Okay. So I'm at 6.
Alright, yeah, and these ones follow you up, but are quickly distracted by those corpses, but are still trying to feel you up a little bit, and one of them still attacks you for 21. I'm rolling hot.
Does that do the full damage with the acid?
I'll give you this one. We'll just deal the 4.
Okay.
I guess rolling those double ones gets scary. Yeah, that one's still occupied. Alright, Bernard, what would you like to do?
Disengage and GTFO.
Yeah, I got a little taste of you, but it's distracted by those corpses.
I guess I could go 25, 30.
Hey, that's
And,
Dreckenheim, baby. Sometimes you gotta run. Sometimes you gotta leave corpses behind. Dust. What you doing?
Yep, I heard his order, and now I'm gonna go 10, 20, 30. I guess I'll throw a bacterial barrage as I go back, just to try and cover my path. I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
Oh, it actually does. They have 7 AC.
That's amazing. It's damaged, right?
Yes.
All right, so in that case, I'll just roll a d12. 3. He's not rolled above a 5.
It's nearly bloodied. Yeah, I'll say no. These are not challenge rating 1 monsters. They are challenge 4, and you guys.
Yep.
I rolled for the max encounter on the D4. Let's see, we're on to Fritz.
Disengage. 30 feet back. Enter.
All right. Back to them. They're small. Does that? No, yeah, that doesn't change their movement. But yeah, 20 gets them there, so they do have to dash to get back up to you. Stare at you menacingly. Tiny little black orbs of doom, but cannot attack. Bernard.
Dash. I'm gonna see the oozes there, and I don't want to run past them since they're running, so I'm gonna skirt around. Get to here, and I will. My plan is to hug around the building here.
Yeah, and I think from there you guys can get out of there.
Okay.
So you got the other 2 distracted and the small ones. I think you're able to kite away and kill them off your trail. You may attempt to collect some of the black goo if you'd like.
Black goo.
Yeah, as they dissolve and lose their form. Oh.
Sure,
You guys back to the map.
I'll get a little vial of black goo as a trophy.
All right.
Should I stow that in my pack?
Sure, put vial black goo.
All right. From there, I think we'll set up for next session. You guys still traveling at a normal pace.
We're looking to
Maybe
take a short rest.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do your short rest, and then we'll set
Okay.
up for the next.
Do we
encounter.
level up next session?
Yes.
Okay, so we should come in next session at level 3.
Yes, please.
Oh, this session we level up? I thought you said. Oh, okay, cool.
Is this?
Well, it's the end of the
wait.
session.
Yeah, I thought you said after this.
You guys leveled up last session.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
yeah, so
we started at level 2 last session,
Yeah, so you had one session at level 2 last session, then this session. Yeah.
and
so
then
at the
this
end of
session
you
level.
guys
So we had
leveled
2
up.
sessions level 2. We had 2 sessions of level 2.
Yeah.
So we level up by next session.
I don't know. When he says we level up, I'll level up. Good for me.
Oh, big stretch.
So just to confirm, we are leveling up next session.
Yeah. At the end of this session, level up.
End of the
We're
session.
about
Gotcha.
there.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for the good session. I'm glad to see I'm somehow still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I will see you guys next week.
I'll say before
Okay.
you go,
Sounds
have
good.
each of y'all roll me the d6, and we'll see what the next movement gets into for that short rest.
I think Colin already bailed.
Yeah, hold on. Log in. Dice roll. Nope, that's not good.
Okay, you guys succeed in the short rest, but 82. Questing Night. As
Go.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So as you'll finish your rest and head out into the next area, you can move another 5 squares to see where you guys end off. Say, and in those outer crossroads, you encounter a pack of Silver Order. One knight with an entourage of 4 guards.
Aw, shit. Here we go.
And that's where we'll leave the session.
Those are monsters. They're monsters. Trust me. Kill them. Kill them now.
So
Awesome.
session, y'all are still staying alive.
Mm-hmm.
We rolled
Awesome.
lots of ones.
Well, I'll have
There's a lot of ones, yeah.
But you guys also
Well,
got through with some hefty crits at the end there.
yeah, I'll have expertise in persuasion by next session for the Silver Order. So
Nice.
Okay, wait. So I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Are we leveling up right now, or are we?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Thank you. I wanted to say, Zyler, if you want session notes, I keep pretty meticulous notes. Obviously, it's from a player's perspective, but if it helps, I could share the Google Doc with you. You're welcome to.
I got to get going, but I will see you guys later.
Sounds
And I
good.
can
Take it easy,
also-
Colin.
Yep, take it easy. Here, let me. I thought I did this already, but I'll add a recap channel. And someone just knocked at my door, so I guess I gotta go too. But great session, y'all. Take care.
Gotcha.
All right.
Sounds good. Take it easy.